Okay, everybody, I think I'm live. It's been a while since I've streamed or recorded anything. Gonna be trying to do maybe some more video content in the future. So just thought I'd check out a couple of games that just came in the mail. It's that time of year where all the Kickstarters, all the pre-orders, all the Essence stuff starts popping in. This is also a test. We're going to be doing Amiibunnies. Let me grab the box for that. I just put out a video for that with Bo. And I've got the Amiibunnies. We're going to be doing a live play of this one next weekend. I think I have it scheduled for noon on Saturday. I need to make sure that other folks can make that, but we're going to give that a try, I believe, since we haven't done a live play in a while. These are always a lot of work, but maybe if I get better at them, they'll be less work. And it's always fun to, I think, stream games live. Maybe we can try to improve the stuff, make everything a little better. Let me see. Nobody knows this exists, so let me go throw this out on social media and see if I can get anybody in here. I know this is riveting currently. Sorry. Maybe I can edit this part out when it goes live on the YouTube permanently. Well, I suppose YouTube should probably tell me that this thing exists, right? Let's go to live. Yeah, there it is. I got 4 views. I haven't seen anybody show up in my browser yet, though, or the chat. So I'm hoping I can do the chat from OBS. I guess if you're in here, give me a shout and let me know. Let me get a shareable link. Of course. I don't use this computer very often. Problem with using password manager is you never remember any of your passwords for anything ever. And then you're not signing to something on a machine you never use, and then you have to go do that, and then it's a vicious cycle. Yeah. It says I have no concurrent views, but YouTube says I have had 4 views. So I don't know what that means. It means I'm here talking to myself, probably. You know how that be. Can I put the chat next to that, or maybe put the chat... That's kind of wild. Ooh, I can put it up there, maybe. Alright. Sure. Do the Board Boys podcast. I will get to the unboxing shortly. Let's see. I think it's that one. All right. Pop. I did it. And then let me see if I can throw that in the Discord too. If you've never joined the Board Boys Discord, come check it out. theboardboys.com. Our cat Michael is doing Michael things over there. Discord. 6 views. No chat. Nobody wants to talk to me. Well, let's do this. Maybe I should have some kind of thing in there. Find the link. Too many things, too many technologies. You know. Copy link. Oh, there's the beast in all his glory. Testing some live video. Sorry for adding everyone, if you got that notification, but I'm lonely. So lonely. Alright, let's go get these games. I've already opened one, so sorry for faking that I was going to open it. Because I had to read the rules. We'll start off with Unconscious Minds. Or sorry, Mind. I always want to say Unconscious Minds, plural, but I guess this is only one. This just came out after, I feel like I've been waiting forever for this one on Kickstarter. It is by Johnny Pack and Yoma Zax-Laskas, and Andrew Bosley and Vincent Dutrait did the art. I heard it's cool because I think one of them did the art for like the dream stuff, and one of them did the art for the rest of the game. So there's kind of two different ones. The pack I got came with this ID light pack or whatever. It also came with this hollow foil dream cards, which, let's go right here. Hollow foil. I don't know. Let's see what's in here. Opening this stuff up. Oh no. My fingernails are going to fail me. So much fail. Here. I may want to get some scissors or something. Uh-oh. Well, I tore the top. Alright. I'm making progress. So this thing has 24 manifest dreams, 24 latent dreams, and 21 nightmare dreams. You may use these to replace the dream cards from the base game. So you can use these and they're prettier, I bet. And the nightmares are part of the expansion that's in here. And that sounds pretty sweet, that you can just have an expansion that you gotta work through people's nightmares instead. check this stuff out. Alright, so that's like just there's like the backs of the cards. Those are pretty cool. And then, oh, they're all nice and shiny and foily. Ooh. Look at that bling. I don't know that I want to dream about a giant polar bear back there. What? Animals with huge long legs in a rows. Alright. These are pretty cool. Floating house. Giant violin. Looks like Napoleon cat. Oh, that's just a rip-off of Moana right there. Moana rip-off. That lady doesn't have a face. Are we in the nightmares now? Maybe. These look like nightmare cards to me. That looks scary. These are the backs. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What were the... Okay, these were like the nice dreams. And then... Yeah, we're in the owl's going to just eat that guy. Nightmare for Magic the Gathering. Shutter Island. Cthulhu. Arachnophobia. Silent Hill. Yeah, we'll go with that. Nosferatu. That guy. Jack the Ripper, obviously. I don't know about that one. Not sure. Temporal something. God, that lady has no face. That's so disturbing. I feel like there's a portrait or picture about that. That's our moon exploding. I don't think things would happen well after that. Dude with antlers. What was that movie with Jodie Foster and like that cube? Like the aliens in it? I don't know. Maybe that's that. Crashing space trains. Yeah, that octopus looks fairly friendly, actually. I think I'd hang out with that guy. That is a scary monster treant thing. And that is Zombie Town. Alright, well, those were terrifying. And these are just kind of like wild. Giant eyeball coming out of the window. I see no reason, except for if you're playing with weird lighting, why you wouldn't want to play with these sweet foil cards. So, that's neat. Let's open up all the little accessory stuff first. Oh man, playmats. You know, I got all the Teotihuacan playmats in, and I think as much as I like playmats, I might be over them as far as like I used to love them, but now trying to get storage. I've got the really cool Meeple mat storage thing over here, and I've got a thing on the back of the drawer that's for like it's for like rolled up plastic stuff, not mats, but it works great. Yeah, so let's see that. So that's the main board. Like run around town in here. There's this track where your people go up there. Your points are on the outside. And then on your turn, like you're either like pulling things back or placing things. And when you pull things back, you get like the little ZZ icons for sleepy time. And then this mat is like the action mat, where you just place your little idea chat bubble things here, idea thoughts, and you point them at the action you want to take, which is kind of cool. And the double cog down there means you get to do it twice, and you can stack one or two of your ideas on each thing. It's interesting. You can stack on other people's, but you can only go to the same spot once. So if you want to go more than once, you might want to put two down at a time. Hopefully we'll get this game to the table tomorrow. Maybe we'll do a live stream of it. Who knows? Rule book was pretty good. We went to a wedding yesterday and I read it in the car. Yeah, those were latent dream cards, and then the manifest dream cards with the guy with the fly-in. The idea of this game is you're contemporaries of Sigmund Freud and you're trying to cure patients. So you can be Carl Jung or Margaret Hilferding or Alfred Adler or Sabina Spielrein. And then Sigmund Freud is the guy that's just like cruising through, and he can end the game. Well, he's one of the end game triggers. It's got cool chat bubbles. Anyway, it's a couple pages of setup. Hi, Michael. Michael loves checking stuff out. He likes to get as close to pieces as possible. He generally does pretty good. Like, he's going to lay right there on the edge of the rule book for what I'm doing right now. And he thinks it'll be okay. He likes this rule book. It's kind of got that Stonemaier Games page feel. It feels nice. So yeah, the rule book starts off. It's got a couple of pages of insight, or like key terms. I think this seems to be the overarching way to teach games now from rule books. I'm noticing, overview, components, pretty typical, setup, player setup, and then Michael really wants to know these pages. And then, game overview, and then jump straight into general concepts, which, like, I got a chat? I can't see it. My setup must be poor. Oh yeah, Chris Yee in the house. What up, my dude? Alright, so, game overview, general concepts. I don't know, Chris, what you think. I think this seems to be the general way most mid-heavyweight Euros seem to be going now for explaining games. I guess I'm getting used to it, but I almost hate learning all the concepts and not really understanding them in the flow of the game at that point. But then I guess it's nice that later on in the explanation they don't need to bust that out and explain those things. So, meh. So yeah, it's like a couple of pages of that jazz, and then it's like, then you get to on your turn, here's how you play the game. On your turn, you either can do state ideas, recall ideas, or treat clients. So I mentioned before, you're placing the ideas out, taking the actions. Then you resolve the meeting table, which is this thing that I was talking about earlier, the meeting table on here. The actions, and then you activate your ink pot, which I guess later on when I get the player boards out, you also get to like crank this ink pot around there and get bonuses on that too. The feedback loop on this game seems real fun. It's going to tickle the brain right in the right spot, just like Michael's tail right there. Thanks, buddy. So then you got ink pot effects you'll trigger. Then it goes through all the meeting table actions, pretty standard fare there. Then how you can move your professor, you can move Freud around the table. Then you can recall ideas. That's where I mentioned you get all the sleepy ZZ effects. When you bring everybody home. Last thing you can do is treat clients. So from reading the rule book, I really need to have it set up when I'm checking it out. But I think there's going to be things you overlay onto the patients. You're going to overlay these dream cards, and then you have to work through the dream cards to fix the people. That's kind of what I got out of reading the rules. And then end of your turn, and then final scoring, pretty standard fare. And then right out of the gate, at least this version has these modules. The journalist, location overlays, fireworks. Games like this, usually modules do not seem to add. I'd say half the time I don't really care. The other half, I'm like, oh, that is a really sweet module, I'll play every time. But we'll see how those go. Same thing with the expansion. The expansion seems really cool, but the base game seems like a lot. Like I said, there's the Nightmare expansion, but there is a pet module in the Nightmare expansion, and I think I just want to play with that every time, because who doesn't want a little kitty or puppy, emotional support animal? So I don't know if you can see how well you can see this, but the spot UV on this unconscious mind box is pretty sweet. It's in the foily. It's I would say it's pretty close to being as cool as the Inferno box, but I would say it's not all the way there. I thought the Inferno box did some neat things with that. And then you got the solo mode. Yep. Some Vincent Dutrait art, which, unlike the Lord of the Rings Duel for Middle Earth he just came out with, I think this art is fire. I love this art. Man, that is creepy. This looks like the game came with some art prints. Those were Vincent Dutrait. I guess Vincent Dutrait must have done the Dream cards, and then the other artist did the board game stuff, actual game stuff. So we just got, you know, there's looks like maybe some module stuff. Usually that's how they pack these out. I think these are from the Nightmare expansion. Oh baby. The free association modules. Oh yeah, so it's just more stuff. It's gonna be the thing to figure out what in this game you should play with. An icon rules, icon, case study. So these are all just iconography, which I guess is great. I guess it almost could have been a little booklet at this point with maybe with like some of the turn structure and stuff in it. I mean, if you're going to give us 2 double-sided sheets, why not just make it one of those cool little pamphlets like Inferno had? Not to call back to that again. This is module stuff because this is Nightmare. There's a gramophone module. Oh yeah, there's the pets. Look at those pets. You can have like a couple little kitties, little French bulldog there. What do you think, Michael? You like any of those guys? He has no opinion. Indifferent. Dual layer player boards. Awesome, because you can slot some things in here to activate them. There's going to be all kinds of stuff on your board. Should be the standard anymore for board games. Don't let your stuff... And like these are actually dual layered and they're not warped like a lot of those can be. And it's got some nice art on the back. So you can you're going to play as one of the different psychologists. A lot of games are doing the fold your own, use your stickers ones, and I like those too because that really fights the warping. But in this case, these look good out of the box, which is good. Hey Jeremy, what up, my dude? Okay, so this is we got the playmat. I'm hoping Jeremy will be over tomorrow and we're gonna bust this bad boy out. Maybe we'll live stream it like I said. Yeah, I've got the playmat for that, and then I guess this board also. That's what the other playmat was. More random little punch boards. So many little modules in this game. Everything is just deluxe hollow foil. Look at all that. Woo! That's sick. Oh man, and we got a cool insert. All right. Oh yeah. So here we go. Here are some of the overlays for some of the dreams. So I forget what they. Oh, it looks like there is. Looks like there is plastic on one side of these. So I guess that's a fun nighttime watch TV activity to peel all the plastic off these sides. Good times. Anyway, it's got that overlay deal. That little alien guy. That guy's pretty scary. The problem with this game is everything's so shiny and reflective. It's hard for me to get the camera angle right to like show what's going on. If you're afraid of bats, there you go. That guy looks kind of cute though. So yeah, those are and then there's some more overlays here. And then if you see this little red line, I'm just kind of spitballing because, like I said, I've read the rules. But this little red line at the bottom here, you can kind of see it. There's a red line. It's going to cover up like a bonus or a benefit you get at the bottom of the card. I guess I grab one of these. So like I think it's supposed to do something like this and cover that up at the bottom to show you that like you don't get that until you take the cover off. I think like a lot of people already got their games. I didn't get mine. I'm probably one of the last ones because I decided to get Endless Winter with it because I missed out on that game and I really wanted to play it, and I wasn't sure anybody really had it around here. I hadn't seen it played. So I got like a 22-pound box delivered on Friday. Is a lot. Oh, perfect. I don't even see this. Storage guide. Way to go, Fantasia Games. Shows you exactly how to put this stuff back in there. And there's a playmat in here too. All right. Oh, okay. I was hoping that my audio was good. So my audio hopefully is good, and you just can't hear very well because it's on your side. Oh, these are double layered too. Weird. It's like these are the you know what? I bet this whole tray right here is for the Nightmare module because it's purple, and this looks like the corrupted Nightmare-y boards. This is a big board. This is a big part of the game right here. Basically, you're going to be moving these little, I forget what they're called, these little cubes around the board. Let me get this right. This board is called the insight dials. And so a big part of the game is moving the insight into the right area where you need to be at. So the insight area has 3 sections, and that's what I was saying. Under general concepts, it talks about the insight wheel. There's minor, median, and major insights, and then there's 3 wedges. There's growth, freedom, and passion, and then you can have a center reserve. And you're going to basically be moving the insights out on this board, and then at least on the Nightmare one, you can kind of go mad. There's like some madness tokens here, and you can go crazy. Yeah, that's true. Cam loves making up whatever he wants for the names of things. Oh yeah, here's the animals. Yeah, we're definitely playing with the support animal expansion. It's small. It's like a little module. This game kind of reminds me of Darwin's Journey in that way, as there's like a billion little ways to do it. But like, look at those little dudes. Get the little support animals. They're cute. Also, when you open a game like this, you get like the world's biggest supply of silica baggies. I guess if you want to make stuff so it doesn't get wet. All kinds of little tokens. So many little tokens. These must be for the insight tokens. Because everyone has player colors. Little cards of some kind. More cards. More cards. They're shiny. Oh my gosh. I'm glad they have an organizer for this. Here's what looks like the Amish Monopoly Man. That's what I'm going to go with on that. Alright, let's keep going here. My god. A playmat. This is playmat Inception. I wonder if this one just comes with the game normally with this version. This just must be for like card rows. But man, look at that art. So good. So good. Alright, what else we got in here? We got the punch boards, and then more organization stuff. Yeah, I mean, here's the lots more cards. Oh, a little card box for your cards. And then, yeah, here, these are weird. It feels like these almost should be punched out or something. They're like right in here. It's hard to tell. But maybe it's just because it's dual layered in the middle here. I don't know. It's just kind of got like a texture to it. But these are the normal insight wheels that you'll be using. And then, don't know what these are for. But I mean, look at, yeah, I mean, these are player color jars, obviously. That's pretty cool. Look at that. But then there's also characters. Like there's Freud being all Freudy. But then you got the different player characters too. So those are the guys that walk around the board. And then also in here are, these must be upgraded versions of these. So these are probably redundant, but this is just the cooler jar version with the little stopper on top. Pretty sweet. And then, oh, Jeremy, I don't know which one to use. We got the wooden screen printed animals. We also have the plastic molded animals as well. I'm not sure which one of these are supposed to be the upgrade, because the screen printed ones look great too. It's probably these. These actually have really good detail. Look at that cat. It's cute. Alright, there's a lot in here. Got the megaphone for the megaphone expansion. I guess I'll figure this sucker out at some point. I need to get this punched and put away later tonight. Yeah, I like the screen printed ones too. It's pretty wild that they have, I don't know. It's nice that they give you the redundant option, but like if I got the upgraded stuff, I don't really care to, like, I don't need more stuff. But, you know, it's probably just easier for them to do that than to split it all out. And then in here we got, like, what, you didn't like putting all those stickers on all those meeples? That was like a solid night of television, my friend. Kind of like me peeling off all these backs of these things. Yeah, look at these chat bubbles. That's sweet. I don't know why this game is giving me vibes of Inventions, I think, the one we did by Lacerda, because that guy had the chat bubbles too. I know this, like, that's inventors and this is psychologists and stuff, but yeah, I stickered everything. How can you not sticker everything? You gotta just get in there and do it. I don't even know where to put this stuff. I'm sure there's player independent stuff. There's like little cubes in there. These must be upgraded markers. Yeah, and then you got more, you know, you got these little markers. There's a lot of components in here. Luckily, I think this thing shows how to put it all away fairly good and explains what goes where. So, I've got that going for me. A little player tray of something. And then this is probably the actual player trays to put the player pieces in. These are the boards you get. Oh, so these things is where this is where you put the patient cards. So you put the patients here, and then like as you track down the thing, that's how you heal the patient and make them all better. Like I said, the Nightmare expansion sounds wild because there's madness and like it's like a push your luck kind of thing where it's kind of like the corruption in Lords of Waterdeep, where you want to get corruption because it juices you up, but then by the end of the game you want to try to dump that corruption. So that feels like it could be a neat puzzle of how to go about that. Alright, for now this is all just going back in here. Oh no, you got halfway and quit? Never give up. Never surrender. You know, all that jazz. Alright, well that seems like a later this evening activity. I'm not going to put all that away right now. I need to get going soon. There was more in here than I thought. Yeah, there wasn't really ever a player aid on kind of what you do on your turn and stuff. So I'm a little disappointed. They should have gone with the booklet idea. This one definitely looks like it's got a lot more going on than I think it ultimately will. Ooh, inside of the box. Waste not, want not. Dude, I can't be everybody's play rate all the time. Otherwise, I just suck at playing a game too bad. Unless this is a game I've played like a billion times before. Then I'm usually okay. Alright, let's put this over here for now. I'm moving on Michael's territory. I'm not sure he digs that. Alright, well, I'm not sure I'm going to open all this, as I've got most of my testing done that I wanted to do. But somehow the game that got added on to the other game seems like it has more stuff. And I've heard this game has a crazy amount of modules. I don't know if any of them are worthwhile. The Resin Deluxe Upgrade Pack seems cool. Who doesn't like resin? This feels very similar to the theme of Doggerland. Yeah, sorry, this is Endless Winter. I mean, it's the exact same theme as Doggerland. I think I'm getting rid of Doggerland, though. It's on the sell pile. I like it. I'd probably keep it, too, but we'll see how Endless Winter compares. Maybe I'll just keep one of them. Some point tokens, those are cool. Yeah, all these are just resin, like little resin pieces. They got one. These are all for all the player colors. Ooh, what are these? These must be for the player colors for like markers. So, like a little bear. Rawr. And then, are they all bears? No. They're all different, like little sculpts. They're pretty cute. I'm not going to open all this up right now. This is modules and promos. This is Endless Winter Rivers and Rafts. This game is by Johnny Pack and Stan Kordonsky, which... why is that name familiar? Another game of his that I played recently. Anyway, yeah, Rivers and Rafts, modules and promos, Ancestors expansion, and I think this big box is actually kind of empty. I feel like all this stuff fits in the box, and this one is called Cave Painters. So if the things I just didn't mention doesn't spring true to Doggerland, I don't know what does. You're definitely painting caves in that game. This game's got mammoths, or this module box has mammoths, aurora borealis, canine familiars, ceremonial grounds, and then it's got promos. Bigfoot and the Yeti. Love it. Well, hopefully we can maybe play both of these tomorrow. Look at that thing. Pretty sweet. Also, waste not, want not, inside the box. I know there's some people that they call it box topping, and they write the record of like how that they played inside the top of the box for the game. I can't imagine doing that. Just use BG stats. Yeah, my guess is I'm not gonna need that little thing. But yeah, look at this. There's like nothing in this box. There's all the wood pieces that I'm replacing with the resin ones. And there's some tents. But these are just all empty. This looks like this was meant for me to just open up all these other things and put all this stuff away. All this stuff is empty. There's some blue cubes. Oh, under here there's some stuff though. Dual layer player boards, and put art in the bottom of the box. Perfect. Oh, look at these. These are sick. Alright. That is awesome. Look at these little dudes. You got that dude. You got that dude. What else we got? I mean, who's gonna mess with that one? That guy's wild. Ooh, I guess I got a saber-tooth tiger head, like the voodoo mama juju witch doctor. Oh, that's the back. I thought that was the front. That's great. Oh no, these were all in their specific spots. I don't know which one went where. That's a problem. Oh no. Ugh. Guess maybe I could look back at the video. These all go in one of these spots. You wouldn't think it'd be hard to figure out. Cool little huts. And then a bunch of cards. I think this is kind of like a worker placement deck building game, similar to Lost Ruins of Arnak, is my understanding. It's kind of the Jim Jam on that. Yeah, I don't know how that goes back in there right now. Okay, thanks for that. Yeah, the camera is probably too far away. I don't know. But here we got a dual layer player board. That's pretty cool. And ultimately, I mean, there's the player board in here, and then there's some hexes and stuff. This is like the world's small, like, for as big as this box is, that's the game board. That's pretty wild. In case you forget the name of the game, you know, right there on the back. And then, you know, just your typical hexagon punch outs. Ooh. Tracks. I love me a good track. Oh, yeah, I guess that is the picture in picture in picture. And then you're also on a phone, so good call. And the rules for this one don't seem overly crazy either. Let me go grab the other two things that came with this. We got Mycosaurus Rex over here, looking for something to hang out and do. Okay. Thanks, Michael. That's perfect. You want that? Go to battle. All right, come on, buddy. That was a good battle. Oh, look, maybe I don't need any of that punch board at all, because... Ugh. Because there's a big old playmat. Yep, because there's the board. The board up... this is the board that folded out, and this is a big piece of the punch board. And then here must be for cards and stuff. Hey, that's what we do here, you know? A little bit of something for everybody. You must have stepped away when I asked my question about the rule book for unconscious minds. Anyway. Oh no. Well, now you've ruined it for me, Chris. Now I'm gonna think it's awkward too. Maybe I'll just have to prove you wrong and really like it. I've never played it without the playmat, so if I never play it with the playmat, maybe I won't know what I'm missing. Also, like I said, I'm kind of over playmats at this point. But guess what? You must build out like the map or something. There's some spots for hexes on here. Anyway, I didn't read the rule book for this one yet. The bird is in my tattoo. I don't know know what that means. I don't think so. I did. I don't know if you can... Nope, that's not a great picture. Anyway, just got some Lord of the Rings ink done there. I can't really see how well you guys can see that, but I'll probably put it on the Instagram. If you can't tell, I like Lord of the Rings. That's kind of it, I think, guys. I need to go eat dinner. And I guess I made a huge mess. So this evening I will actually punch this game, put it away, and get Unconscious Mind set up. Oh, my next tattoo. I see. I don't know about that. Maybe, like, I'd have to really love Endless Winter to make that happen. So, anyway, like I said, maybe we'll get to stream Unconscious Mind tomorrow. I'll probably just leave this set up. That could be cool. If Jeremy's fine with being recorded. Oh, I love teriyaki. I need to go eat something too. So yeah, Unconscious Mind, maybe Endless Winter, depending on how long it all takes. We play pretty quick. I couldn't get any of the other boys to join, so I think it's just going to be 2 people. Get those played, and then next Saturday, I have Amiibunnies scheduled. That will be on Kickstarter starting Tuesday. And so I want to do a live play during their Kickstarter. And hopefully I'll get a big group of people together to play maybe a couple of games of that. We've been having a blast with it. Go check out our video on the YouTube page, which I'm hoping to do more of. Bo and I unboxed it and looked at Amiibunnies. And I also recorded a short interview with the designer and owner of the company, because this is their first game, which is what Kickstarter is made for. So I hope people go out there and support them. They're really good people, and their game is really fun. It's really great. 2 to 6 players, plays like 10 minutes per player, and it's asymmetrical craziness, and it's got cute little amoebas as your characters. So anywho, thanks for watching. Good talking with all you folks. Chris, I saw Wendy at Gen Con. I did not run you down. You guys seemed real busy. Maybe sometime we'll get together when we're not crazy. You should come to BGG Con Fall one of these times. That's all I'm saying. Jeremy and I will be there. Right, Jeremy? Hopefully you're feeling good. Anyway, I think that's it for me for today. I will talk to you later, and thanks for checking this out. I'll see what I can do to trim this up, because the very end of this, in the beginning, we're like figuring it all out. Alright, well, until next time, we hope you like board games.